Why are you guys thinking Scotland isn't recruiting anymore? Please hold up. NHS Scotland is still recruiting and they are actively recruiting. Like, I had to take a whole lot of time to research about hospitals currently recruiting so I can come tell you all my besties. Okay, in today's video I'll be telling you hospitals currently recruiting. All you have to do is just get your paper and get your pen and start jotting. Is that okay? I'll be right back. There are hospitals that are currently recruiting here in Scotland, actively recruiting. But I do have a question I want to answer. So there is someone who asked me in my previous video that is NHS Scotland or is Scotland still recruiting from Nigeria? To be honest with you, besties, the recruitment process has been very slow. I actually don't have the right information to give you, so I'll just focus on what I want to say, okay? So after the last immigration release, because they want to shut down the whole stuff, so now they want to focus more on those currently in the UK. So if you are financially buoyant or financially stable, you can self-sponsor yourself. Yes, come to Scotland yourself. Pay for your visa, pay for your flight, pay for your OSCE. Come to Scotland, write your OSCE. Then once you've passed, you apply for job. I'm not saying if you're Nigeria, you can't easily get the job. No, I'm not saying that. But I believe those already here have a high chance of getting job because they are already UKRA. Back to our topic for today, hospitals currently recruiting. Okay, so I will list the hospitals currently recruiting. I'll leave them in my description box below just in case I don't pronounce them properly. So we have NHS Luton, we have NHS Tyneside, we have NHS Golden Jubilee, we have NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde, we have NHS Atishide, is it Atishide? Aran, we have NHS Grampian, we have NHS Highland, we have NHS Joffrins and Galloway, we have NHS Education for Scotland. So these are the hospitals that are actively recruiting. They still recruit from Nigeria, Ghana, Philippines, anywhere. This is not just only for those in Nigeria, okay? Even from India, they still recruit from everywhere. But I'm just going to give you my honest opinion. The recruitment process now is very slow. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very, very slow. So all you have to do is try, gather money, work, save, come to Scotland, self-sponsor yourself and come to Scotland. Write your exam, which is your OSCE, pass the, you pay your flight, pay everything, then start applying for job. And I want to assure you that you're going to see jobs because my hospital currently recruits some newly qualified, but not from out of UK. If you get what I mean, they were all currently in the UK. So if you can easily get a job because you're here. You get what I mean? You're already a registered nurse. These hospitals I just mentioned, they do have hospitals or communities under them. Let me explain more better. So let me say, for example, NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde. It does have other hospitals. It's just like a workforce. Yeah, let me use that word. Okay. So during my internship days, when I was looking for an internship, I went to HMB, which is hospital, like is a medical board, is in Osun State. And that was where I applied for internship. but they had to post me to one of their hospitals. Do you get what I mean? And this HMB have like 20, is it 10 or 15 hospitals under them? The same thing with HMB in Abuja. They have other hospitals. They can post you anywhere. That is just how this NHS Greater and Glasgow and Clyde is. So I'm just telling you the workforce, the name of the workforce. When you now apply to them, they can post you to any hospital. Do you get? Because under them, they have the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital, they have the Glasgow Royal Infirmary, they have Royal Alexander, they have Princess Alex, they have different hospitals. The same thing with NHS Highland. So these are like workforce. They are like the HMB, like I just said, from Ocean State. Do you get? So they have other hospitals, they have community centers. Yeah, they have clinics. So their jobs, they are jobs. All you have to do is keep applying. And the website that you can find all these hospitals is the NHS Scotland website, which I tagged or I attached in my previous video. So you can go back to watch that my previous video to get the website. I'm also going to leave it in the description box below, but I actually gave a more detailed video about it in my previous about the website in my previous video. And I'm also going to post another video on how to apply for this job, because I noticed the few people have gone through the application. Please, you guys, you can't tell me that you're looking for a band 5 for like a registered nurse. You nearly qualify. You just came into the UK. You're looking for a band 5, right? You're going to apply for a band 6. Why? Or you say the post is for newly qualified, and if you read the application, they will tell you you must have a PIN. You must have at least 6 months experience in the UK, and you're going to apply for it. How will you get the job? No, tell me, how will you get it? So try to go through this application if you want to apply. Your key points are, even though it's a newly qualified, you try to make sure that it's for international educated nurses. Please look out for that. You also have to make sure that it is for those yet to get their PIN. And even though you self-sponsor yourself to come to the UK and you have gotten your PIN, you should also make sure that it's for those who are newly qualified and you don't need experience in the UK. And don't only focus on these websites, besties, okay? Don't only just look on those websites. You can also go through the LinkedIn route I told you about in my previous video, okay? Register and also look for these hospitals yourself. Get their HR email or their manager email and send your application. In the email you're sending, make sure it is a well-detailed application. The reason you want to come to Scotland, attach your CV, attach your police report, attach your CBT, your IELTS or your OET, that's your educational English test. Attach all these. Don't feel because you get an unfortunate email, you won't get that job. Please, let me tell you, besties, anybody who came to this country got unfortunate email. They definitely got unfortunate email. Even though it was my first job, I got my first application in Scotland, got me my first job. That doesn't mean it was the first application and I just got the job. No, I applied for the hospital. I applied to the role. Yes, but I was still applying and I was getting unfortunately email constantly until the first job I did sent me an email. You get what I mean? So everybody has actually gotten an unfortunate email. All you have to do is don't let that make you feel you're not good enough or your application is not being seen. It's being seen, but keep pushing, keep applying. You will get that job, okay? So do not just rely on this website. You can also try England, where that is where the track job and NHS jobs comes in. But if you want to come to Scotland, this is just where you can see NHS Scotland jobs, and also in Indeed and in LinkedIn. That's everything about today's video. And please, thank you very much for my new subscribers. You all are welcome. I'm seeing we're now up to 87 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And please enjoy this video, and see you in my next video. Bye.